All right. Good evening, everyone. We'll give everybody just a few minutes to pop on and say hello. Hello, Sandra. Nice to see you. Great. Hi, Jane. Hello, everyone. Thanks for taking part of your evening out and spending it with me. Hi, Connie. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Diana. Hi, Judith. It was so funny. I was reading something. Hey, Roxanne. I was reading something on Facebook the other day, and they said that when we say hello to everybody, hi, Pat, hi, Paula, that it sounds like Romper Room. I was laughing. Hi, Karen. Hi, Mary. I like saying hello to everyone. Hi, Janet. And I know some people don't, but whatever is good for everybody. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Pat. Hi, Jane. Hey, Lynn. So today it was like almost 77 degrees. Hi, Linda. Hi, Mary. Hey, Vicky. And so I was outside trimming bushes all day. Hi, Susan. Hey, Becky. Becky joined my team. We do not see her on Happy Crafting Corner. Don't think she does social media. Hi, Pat. Hi, Lily. Purple. Yes, yes. Thank you, Becky. So I have some team members that don't do. Hi, Karen. Hey, Laura. Hi, Chris from Australia. I have some members on my team that don't do social media. Hi, Janie. And so every time I post something on my Happy Crafting Corner, which is my Facebook page for my team, I just email it to them. It's like the Walton saying goodnight. I know, right? Yeah. It's raining in Maryland. We're supposed to have 100% rain tomorrow. So I was just talking to Karen. And so I've been on this thing, I've got to get these bushes trimmed before they bloom. And, they've got, and then I, load everything in the wheelbarrow, take it to the curb, they'll come and get it. Hey, Esther. Okay. So all of that kind of thing. And so I did my one bush. So I do one bush a day. About 5-second bow maker. When you use it, can you go slow? Yes. Yes, totally will. Totally will go slow on that 10-second bow maker. Yay, Beverly. I'm so excited. Beverly is also a new join on my team for the ARC today. Yes. So that's where I was getting to. Yeah. Is that I came inside. I was like, okay, I got my one bush. I cleaned my mess up. I was really proud of myself because I take things slow, especially at the beginning. I can already tell after this I'm taking an Epsom salt bath. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm done. Star Wars was on. I was like, okay, it's going to be a great Sunday afternoon. I was ready here. I had a few other things to do, that kind of stuff. Okay, so I come in, I sit down, and I thought, well, let me just check the Weather Channel. Oh my goodness, they said tomorrow 100% chance of rain. So back outside I went again, and then I did my tomorrow bush, okay? So basically now I just have 4 more bushes to go. And so it's really kind of comical the way I count these silly things down. But I just can't make one massive mess in the backyard and then clean it up. I have to clean up as I go. So that's really important. But anyway, whatever, it's time to craft, and it's time to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to be on here for a little while. Okay, we could be on here for an hour, okay? Because this card follows in suit with what we were doing all week. I was playing with the flowering cactus, and so this is a card we're going to make tonight. This was one of the cards that we made. This came out so pretty. Life can get kind of prickly. I love that, right? I love how our friendship has grown. I love that, right? Hi, Mary. Okay, so this was one card that we did. Then this was the card I did with my team. I do a card for them. Hi, Jewel. Every Thursday I do a card for them, a video card, but I don't show it. I need to leave early. Oh, you can always watch the replay. Don't worry. Get your drinks ready. It's a project. You're right, Lily. It is a project. It's a complete project tonight. So this I did with my team. And so that came out really cute using the twine. And then I think one of the other days I did this one. One was YouTube, one was Facebook. So these were really fun to do. I love this little cactus right here. It's like my favorite. Hi, Carol. So that's 3, and this will be our 4th card. So on my last video, I was talking about, I wanted to do a video about an adhesive box, okay? Because, let's see, Rhonda Wade, one of her workers, I can't remember her name, made this box for her, and then she did a tutorial. So that's where I got it from. So thank you so much for them. Hi, Sue. So look how stinking adorably cute this box is. It is oops, my cactus fell off. It is so absolutely too cute. It holds your Tombow. It holds your glue dots, tape, dimensionals, and back here, like you could put like mega stuff back here. There's a lot of room, okay? So this is really, really cute. And today I thought I don't have time. I seriously did not have time to do you guys a video because, okay, so this happens. It happens. You can't help it. I had my whole, yes, I want something like this. Oh, wait a minute, misorganized. Oh, how wonderful. Use my celebration paper. Yes, I totally agree. Who has an enormous amount of celebration paper? Hello, I do, okay? It's out of control. So anyway, so I thought, you know, I wanted to do a video. Well, I can't. I don't have time because I had my class designed for March and love that, you know, that I had it designed. And then my product went on the unorderable list. Okay, so then I switched to another product and part of that is on an unorderable list. So after tonight, I'm going to sit down and figure out what to do for my Happy Crafting Card Kit class. So that video might come within the week. It probably won't come up right at the first of the month. But I have been working a little bit on my free card kits. This is one of them. I already have the other one in my head, but this is one of the free ones that I'm going to give away this month. I always give away, this will be March. I always give away 2 free card kits and then a little gift. So this month it'll be with a $35 order. You will receive a pack of dimensionals. Okay, so every $35 order that you place with me, I'm going to send you a full pack of dimensionals. So celebration's over tonight at midnight. And if you join my team or anybody's team, that special is done. At midnight. Yes, pink and green, Lily. I know, polka dots, pink and green. Do you not know? I just threw that together so quick because I just love it. It really came to my head like really quick. And I was like, oh, that's going to look adorable. So anyway, yes, can you believe celebration's over? Done. So I hope that you guys, if you haven't, place an order. And then again, here are your free items in this little catalog. They're all wonderful. But tonight at midnight, we're done. So with that, and then we'll have another one come July. That's why it was only 2 months. Hi, Marilyn. Okay, so well, let's put this aside. I'm so excited about this to make that with you. And let's do our card. So our base here is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. My Highland Heather on the outside is 5 1/4 by 4. My DSP, hi, Marcia. My DSP is 5 by 3 3/4. Then I have a Calypso Coral piece right here at 4 1/8 by 3 1/8, and a Highland Heather piece right here at 4 by 3. And we're going to use this. This is cool. We're going to use, I saw this on Pinterest. Well, at least it looked like that's what they used, but we're going to use this out of this set right here and more things. So yes, tonight is project night. So we're going to be here for a little bit. Okay, then the inside is Highland Heather at 5 by 3 3/4, basic white at 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and then just a strip of DSP 1 by 4 3/4, just to make it cute. That's all. Just to seriously, just to use up the DSP. And my favorite cactus. with, I love this, with our little bottom here. I just absolutely love it. Okay, so let's move this aside and let's get on with our card first. So we can go ahead and stamp. Let's bring our foam mat in. We can go ahead. I just have some layering ovals here. That's all that this is, layering ovals. And it's not the oval punch. It is layering ovals dies. I want to keep saying framelits. I have to like bite my tongue. Okay. That's why I pause. I'm like, okay, think. So which please after today, oh my goodness. Okay. Mossy Meadow, Crumb Cake tonight, Highland Heather, and a little mint macaron. So this is going to go in Highland Heather. And we're going to stamp that in the middle of our oval. And it says, hope your birthday is filled with beautiful things. And I'm going to stamp that right here in the center. I love these colors too. Hi, Joan. That's perfect. I love the Highland Heather and Calypso Coral. You know, that's something about a kit, okay? It will give you direction on colors that go together because they're already paired. And then, you know, when you're done with the kit, I'm using Tombow to adhere this to the scallop. When you're done with the kit, you can create your own with whatever you have, but you might go back and use these colors. I would love to see more many messages ideas. Yes. Oh, you like the one where I put the DSP, yes, behind the many messages, the dies. Yeah, there's a lot to do with that die. It's not as popular, I think, as what they thought it would be, but you can get creative with it. I'm going to go ahead and put some dimensionals back here, just to get that ready. But I'm not going to take my backs off. I don't want it sticking to my table. Okay, so now let's go ahead and work on the inside of the card right here. Let me open it here so I can kind of copy what I did. So down in this little corner here, well, let's go ahead and put our DSP on. We'll do that. Does anyone know about the SU blending brushes compared to the ones from Amazon? Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea about that. Can anyone comment to Karen? She's asking about the Stampin' Up! Blending brushes compared to ones that are on Amazon. So now this, I'm just going to put this right here, and I'm leaving a little white space here just to do that. And I tap the bottom of it just to get it nice and even. Sometimes you have to trim it a little bit, maybe just a tad right there. They are different. There are differences. Here's the blending brush from Stampin' Up. Now I just washed mine. I bought one set. You know, it depends on how much blending that you know, there's people that blend every day. And they love to just blend ink and do all of that. You know, it is something that I like to do, and I feel like I should do more of it. And I think I get, like I even say, I'm like afraid of the ink, where I don't lay down enough ink and it comes out real light. But, you know, here's the thing. If I would just get on it and use it a lot, then I would get used to doing, you know, more of it. But I just don't. Okay, so now we're going to stamp our little cactus down here. So stinking cute. This is like one of the parts of this whole stamp set. I didn't think I would fall in love with this part as much as I have, but I have. I'm going to do this in Mossy Meadow. I'm going to put it kind of, it's to the right a little bit. Just like that. I could have inked that up a little bit better, but we're fine. And now this in Highland Heather. The flowers. And this stamp goes either way, this way or that way. Let's see. Thank you, Paula. So they line up on the outsides of the little cactus. Just, oh, that's so cute. Okay, but now I've said this all week. look at this cactus, how it's just sitting here kind of floating in space, all right? Now when I bring the card in and I put this little bit of crumb cake underneath, it gives that cactus like something to sit on. And just that little something right there makes it so different. You know, it just really adds something to it to me. So that's the only amount of crumb cake that I'm using. I'm just putting my cactus in the dirt, right? How cute. So that is just adorable. Okay, now we're going to use the saying, you are a rare friend, you are a rare friend, you are a rare find, my dear friend, in Highland Heather. SU's quality is the best. Okay, so Linda Smith says, I can't compare them. I think they're wonderful. There we go. I know that when I use them, whatever I do, I have a nice result. I could say that. Hi, Julie. Oh, we have to do a giveaway. Oh, I totally forgot. The giveaway is this card, okay, is this card. And then I don't have it cut yet, okay? But I'm going to send you, okay? I'm going to send you the pieces, okay? It will be scored and cut for you. Nothing will be put together. You put it together. But I'm going to send you a kit to make the box. So that's the giveaway. Let's pick somebody before we go any further. Totally forgot. Hi, Jewel. Totally forgot about that. But that's what the deal is tonight. Okay, let's see who this is. Julie Williamson. Julie Williamson. She will receive this card, and then I'm going to put her together a kit in the Highland Heather so that, you know, everything will match. So I will be in touch with her. Okay, so that's nice. Okay, here we go. Let's mount that onto the Highland Heather. And this is 5 by 3 3/4. And this basic white that I did my stamping and embellishing on for the inside of the card is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Yay! It's always nice to get a little something. I like to get things in the mail, right? We like to get stuff in the mail. And that's all what this is all about, too, you know, sharing what we love to do and sharing ideas. I'm happy people share their ideas so that I can get on here. Hello. And hi, Julie. And so that I can get on here and share them with you. Okay, now, here we go. We're going to finish the inside of the card. Just like that. I appreciate everyone, all my new team members. I think I have to count, okay? I think I'm either at 24 or 25. I had 2 join real quick at the end there, and so I was really, really busy with that too going on, which was wonderful. Okay, now we're going to put these 2 on, and we can use Tombow for this. We can get this on here. I'm glad you guys are telling her what, you know, whatever, however you feel. I just use Stampin' Up products. I don't know. Unless they don't have something that I want, you know. Yay, Julie. Okay, so here's this. Now, this can go on here, and I'm going to put this down with Tombow. Here we go. Good. Okay, now. Oh, that's so nice. Isn't that pretty? That is just pretty. The more layers, the better, right? Look at that. That's just adorable. All right. Now, I've got to move some things out of the way. Oh, let's stamp our envelope while we're at it. What did I do for the envelope? I don't even know. Oh, yes. Of course I do. I did my cactus, and I did Calypso Coral out there. Let's put that little cactus out there. Crumb cake. Yeah. I'll tell you, I forgot to put my crumb cake on my other envelope. Okay, so this is Mossy Meadow. Right there. Good. And here. Cute. And now my flowers in Calypso Coral right here. So pretty. Will you have a tutorial for the adhesive box? Yes, we're putting it together next. We are doing it together next. Yes. I was not going to do that. I was going to have it, you know, on a video. But I have to redesign a whole class. So I decided just to go a little bit longer tonight. And I have to put this on the bottom there of my other envelope. And go ahead and do it. But don't worry, this is next. I have everything cut, but I was already ready to do this. So then I thought, well, why not? Let's just do it all, right? Why take something away? Let's just do more. We can always craft more, right? Okay, so envelopes are good and done. Now, let me get my mini in here. And let me tell you something, guys. The other one was broken, okay? Because when I started to use this, I was like, yeah. I mean, there was something wrong with the other one for sure. Hi, Donna. Thank you for joining. Okay, so now, what did I need to do that I brought this in here? Why did I bring this in here? This piece of paper. Oh, I might need to use the big one on this. Yeah, I do. Can't use the little one on this one. Oh, boy. Okay. It's okay. No big deal. We've got it right here. We're in the craft room. This one, you need the big one. Okay. Now, here is our piece of Highland Heather, and it's 4x3. And I just took this. I love purple. I love purple. Hi, Kathy. Thank you for joining. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I'm so glad. Look at all you guys here. Thank you. So what I saw kind of on Pinterest is that this was kind of placed diagonally, you know, just different. Every time you do it, it'll be different, okay? So let me move this up. So let me put this in here. And it doesn't even matter if it moves around. Oh, Karen, you were asking me about the cuts in the plates today. Look at the cuts. Mine are so scratched up. The envelope, oh, yes, it did, didn't it? The envelope came out cute. That little cactus is adorable. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time in my life to craft as much as I want to craft. It's amazing. Because I know, I looked at that little cactus and I was like, oh my goodness, I could do, this, that, and the other thing with it. It's just so stinking cute. I'm just going to move this over and I'm going to bring this in kind of halfway and I'm going to go the other way with it. I don't know if this is the way that this effect was done. It just seemed to happen to work for me this way. But I think it makes a cool background. Okay, so there's that. Now, I'm just going to move my paper over a little bit, just so that I have the room. We might have to go this way. Okay, so I'm just going to take that right there. And I'm just kind of just working my way down the paper with any kind of... I need new plates. Karen and I were talking about that, because they get wonky, I think I replace my plates about every 6 months. And these look like they're ready to be replaced. So there's that. Now I'm going to bring this way, and now I'm going to bring it that way. And I just keep, going through here, just making a little diagonal pattern with this die. And I kind of really thought this was really a cool way to use it. So here, I'll scooch that over, and I'm going to come that way. And no rhyme or reason, absolutely haphazardly. So you don't have to worry about getting anything straight, you know, and you want spacing in it, and then maybe no spacing and some spacing. I don't know, just however that you want to do it. I'm going to fill up my spaces as much as I can. Just like that. And now one more. I'm going to do this right down here. Wonderful. Fun. It's just fun, right? Okay. Let me move this out of the way. Take it with me so that it doesn't fall and I drop, oh, some dimensionals. Okay. All right, now, so we have this, and we're going to put this onto our Calypso Coral right here for our background. Just a different fun background. Now, where I have all of these holes here, liquid glue is not, seriously guys, not the way to go. Seal or Seal Plus is definitely the way to go with this. Because of those holes, nothing will come through. You know, don't need it to. There we go. Just a little bit there. Okay. So now we're going to mount this on here. Just like that. And we have the teeniest, tiniest border around there. Cute. Very, very cute. And now we're going to just put dimensionals on the back of here. But we're not, don't put any in the middle at all. None here in the middle. Now I'll show you why in just a second. Now we'll take these off. Okay. Now let's bring our card base in, and let's put this at a little fun little angle, just like this, just like that. Okay. Now let's move that aside and bring in this little, well, let's see, where did I put that little piece of paper? Here it is. Okay, this is just some basic white. And the little cactus that I love so much has a die. And so do the flowers. So I'm going to take the Mossy Meadow and I'm going to stamp my cactus. And then I'm going to take my flowers in Calypso Coral and I'm going to stamp them. Cute. Now we can bring that little mini in. I was so happy when I used this the other day that it felt good. Hi, Jewel. And now let's get these little dies out. Okay. So this is too cute, right? It has a die for this little cactus. Now you can use these flowers, like you don't have to use them on that cactus. Exactly, you know, you could put them on another cactus. So here we go here. They're like, you could use those anywhere. Now this one right here, my other one was not grabbing properly and I seriously could feel it with this one. So I knew when I used this that yes, there was something wrong with the other one. Okay. So now we have these cute little elements right here for the outside of our card. Let me move this aside again. And let's bring our card base in. Oh, how cute. Now we have to put our twine. And I want it real loopy. So what you do, you just take some seal and like put some down here. You have to use like an inline tape when you do this, okay? And now take your twine and put your end into your tape. Now this is going to look really messy at first. Now my little one does not grab well. Is there a flaw in them? I think so, Laura. I really do. I think so because they replaced mine and that one's a lot better. So just call them. They sent me a box and they sent me the labels and everything. They sent me the new one and then they emailed me the labels and everything and I returned it. Okay, so watch how I do this. Loop it up to the corner, stick it into the glue. Loop it down to the corner and come up and stick it in the glue. And then these are going to get like crazy looking and that's what you want. Up, up, and just stick it. Okay? Cross it over, stick. And I do 3 loops on the top and 3 loops on the bottom. And I just stick it into that tape. That's why you want, you know, a good little amount there because as you're putting your twine into there, you know, you just want it really to stick. Okay, now I'm just going to cut that off right there. And you're going, oh my gosh, what a disastrous mess, right? Wow. Who would ever? So here I've just got these to the side. Now this is where this little jewel comes in. This is why you didn't want anything in the middle here. I'm taking my backs off over my trash can is what I'm doing when I step away like that tonight. So there's just so much going on that I was like, okay, I know me and I'll get obsessive over the backs being all over the place. Okay, so here I just kind of hold them to the sides here and let them go, the twine go where the dimensionals are not. And there we go. And that's how you make that cute element. Isn't that nice? Here we go, loop-de-loop. That's right. Isn't that cute? Okay, now let's go ahead and put some dimensionals on the back of this little cactus. I think the minis, 2 little minis hold it just fine. Just like that. Yeah, so like if you guys need something to drink, you know, or something like that, we're going to move right into doing our box in just a minute. Now I'm going to place this right here. This is so stinking cute. Oh my gosh. And now we're going to put dimensionals on our flowers. Oh, couldn't get any cuter. I'm going to put a mini on this small one. And, or am I going to put a mini? Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, right there. And okay, now what I did was the dimensional now is not on the cactus. Thank you, Pauline. Good, hello. I almost said good morning. Oh, how funny. Hi, Barbara. The flower is on the card, the little dimensional, okay, is on the card. And then I just let the flower overlap on the cactus. So we'll do the same thing here. That's why I'm going to use a mini. And I'm going to kind of put it to the side, to one side. Here. And then I'm just going to allow the dimensional to be on the card so that it's the same height. But the flower is resting on the cactus. Is that not stinking adorably cute? Here is both our cards. Oh, wait. We have to put... I couldn't find my glue dots because they were in the holder. Oh, how funny. So we're going to put these on, these little felt accents, which just makes this just cuter. And I love these because they're so fluffy. It's like the card gets something fluffy. I just push them in. Sometimes I have to add a little Tombow to them and then let them stick, but this is nice. I love this. It came out, this little medley was cute to work with. Very, very, very cute to work with. So here's our card. Okay. Just adorable. Okay, now let's go ahead. We made 4 nice cards out of the medley, I thought, this week. So let's go ahead. Oh, I'm burning up. Or take my jacket off. roll up my sleeves. And let's get into making this box. Okay, here we go. This is it's easy. Okay, there's a few steps, but it's not that bad. First, we're gonna let's just make some elements right here first, okay? And we're gonna do, I love how our friendship has grown. Whoop. Let's go ahead and stamp that. I have a piece right here. And we're going to stamp that in mint macaron. Let me see. Let's see, that's mint, and Highland Heather. I'm done with Mossy Meadow. Let me just get these things out of the way. I'm done with Calypso Coral. And here we go. Crumb cake. Okay, now, good. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Let's see, what does this say? I love how our friendship has grown. It's easier to read the stamp. I'm trying to read the thing over here with the bow over top of it. Right? Hi, Patty. Okay, so here this is just a piece of scrap paper. And I'm going to stamp that here. And then I'm going to cut that out. This is a circle stitched framelit, the smallest one. We haven't seen sun for about 3 weeks. Yes, today was like, I bet it was a record. I just bet that our temperature thing was a record thing today. So this is another piece of scrap. What is this, about 3 inches? Yeah. And I have this stamp right here of the cactus. It was gorgeous out. I had to go out there and work in the yard. You know, but then it's like at the end of summer, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this yard not one more time. So I stamped this in mint macaron. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. That mint macaron makes that look pretty. And then this set with the 2 flowers. We'll do that in Highland Heather. Okay, so we're still staying with our purple and our green, which is beautiful. Purple, green, and Calypso Coral. Who would have thought? Okay, let's move this aside. Let me put my dimensionals away. And let's see, we've already used that one. And these 2. Okay, all right. Bring our little machine in here. Oh, I just love it. Yes, you should love this machine. Okay, Laura, you should seriously love this machine. It's raining here in Cattlesburg, Kentucky. I heard, after a big, wow. I heard that your rain was coming our way to Tennessee. I heard, that's the last, when I saw that on the Weather Channel, whatever made me flip over. And then, of course, I went outside for another hour and a half to 2 hours of trimming, which was hilarious. But yeah, at the beginning, I'm like, oh man, I just want to get outside. Look at how cute. Okay, and it's stitched. I like anything stitched. Okay, and I just love to get outside, you know, especially after all this pandemic stuff, you know, and going into the winter. I cannot believe, do you know, March 17th is when I lost my job because of this pandemic. I've been here for almost a year now. And I remember now, we were all like, God, do we keep working? What do we do? You know, what happens? What should I do? My doctor was, you know, worried. I was worried. I was like, oh no, you know, nobody knew what, oops. I should always use the washi tape, right? Yeah, so it was kind of crazy. And now look, I know, I can't believe it's been a year, Laura, right? It's been a year. March 17th is a year. I'll never forget that day. I have to just tell you guys, I went out, while I do this, I went out the door and I was really having conviction. I was like, please, I don't know what to do. My asthma, this virus is bad, da-da-da-da. And I don't know what happened. It just stopped me as I was going into the garage to get into the car. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I stopped in my tracks and I just said, God, please, please help me. I can't make this decision. I don't know whether to go to work or not. Do I say forget it and just stay home? And, you know, what do? I'm scared. You know, I didn't know what to do. Well, I worked on one patient, and by the second patient, I had a layoff slip in my hand and I was out the door. And so I asked God to help me. And boy, he just stepped in and said, and here we go. This is what you're going to be doing. And so I was like, when she said to me, when my doctor that I worked for said to me, and these were her exact words, I need you out of here. I just looked, I said, okay. Because I knew what I had asked for, just not an hour and a half, not even an hour and a half prior. I knew what I had asked for. And I just looked, I said, okay. Out the door I went. So that's good. Okay, so here we have our pretties done. Let's go ahead and close this up. Mint macaron. And it was the luck of the Irish. Yes, believe it. Yes. So seriously, even though I'm Italian, right? And you've been working from home too. I love this, okay? I love being home. I love doing this. I love my crafting. I love every bit of this. Oh, let's make the bow. Okay, so here's what I did with the bow. I know, right? God answers prayers. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. And he was right there. But it was funny when I was walking out the door, it's like something just stopped me. It was almost like, stop, ask me. And that's all I had to do was ask. And the answer, bam, just like that. Okay, so both twines, okay? And 10-second bow maker. Okay, you ready? 10-second bow maker, and I'm doing 2 twines. I have it with only one little hole in the middle because I want a small bow. I go from the back. Now remember, I'm left-handed, okay? So even if you're right-handed and your tail is on the right-hand side, you're still okay. Not old enough yet. I love it. Okay, so, but I have to do it this way, okay? So basically, tail on whichever side, okay? I hold it out here. I take the other side that's attached to my spools. I wrap it around, okay? You could just do this if you wanted to make just 2 bows, okay? Just this, cross over, go underneath. I'll make this, okay? Let me back up again. Hold up. Let's make this, okay? Right, yeah, don't rush. Yeah, okay, 2 twines, or you could use 1 twine. 1 hole in the middle. Okay, pull your twine out. Put it behind your pegs. I then cross one over the other, okay? Just almost like you're tying your shoe. And then this tail that I crossed over, I go underneath, I flip it through, okay? I bring it back over to where now I'm holding what's on the spool and now the tail, and then I make a knot, just like that. So cute. And clip. There's my waist. Nothing. Okay? So now, let's do a double. We're going to do a double bow. Again, 2 twines into the back of the dowel rods. Now I'm going to wrap it once around. But now I'm going to do the same thing that I did. The one with the tail, I cross it over what you have on your spool. Then I shoot it through the middle, pull it over the top, and tie your little knot right there. Get it in the middle. You can move it around at this point. Okay? Just like that. Snip. There's my waist on that. Basically nothing. Okay, and now here I have, when I did that, that gave me all of these adorable loops, 4 loops, because I just wrapped it that one time. So that's cute. Okay, so now we're going to put this here on our saying. going to put a glue dot right there in the middle and here. Okay, now we're beautiful. Good. Okay, let's get to it. Now better leave that out. Let me put this away. And let's wrap these up and put those here. Good. Now for this, you need 3 pieces of paper for this. Cardstock, any color that you want, any DSP that you want. Okay, the first piece is 9 by 8. 9 inches by 8 inches, okay? 9 inches the long side, 8 inches right here. I know, and I hate making bows too. That's why I can't do it not with my arthritis. It's just too much. Yeah, they just come out wonky, awful looking. They're not even wonky. Wonky one might look cute, but they just look awful when I make them. Okay, so on the 9 by 8 piece, let's just start there with what we have to cut. Then you have DSP for this 9 by 8 piece at 2 3/4 by 1 1/4, and you'll cut 2. All these measurements are going to go up there for you, okay? Oh, Mary, you're so sweet. Okay, so this is the DSP that you need for this piece, okay? We're going to score that in just a moment. We have a medium size one, and this one is 6 inches by 3 3/4 inches. They are, Gloria, I agree. And then the DSP for this card is you cut one these are teeny tiny, guys. They are so small. 3/4 of an inch by 1 3/4 of an inch. And another piece that is 1 1/2 inches, that's 1 1/2, by 1 3/4 this way. So that's the cuts for this. We'll score it in just a moment. The medium piece right here, this was the small piece, okay? The medium piece right here is 6 by 5, and the DSP for it is to cut one of each of these this one is 3/4 of an inch by 1 3/4, and 2 3/4 of an inch by 1 3/4 of an inch. Now, this paper is directional, so watch if you have directional paper, because you don't want like your cactus going sideways, okay? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and let me put these in here. We're going to start to score. Let's score from the largest one to the smallest one, okay? We're going to bring in the scoreboard. Actually, the trimmer, because the score is on there, right? Okay. And now, I don't want to mix these up, these pieces. Okay. Okay. Now, on the long side, on the 9-inch side, okay? 9 inches. So I'm going to make sure that I've got 9 inches here. 9, yes, on the 9-inch side, okay? You're going to score it at, wait a minute, I lost my directions. There's another score, I think it's 1 1/2. Hold up. Score on the long side at 1 1/2, 4 1/2, and 6. Yes, okay. 1 1/2. On the 9-inch side, score at 1 1/2. Hi, Sharon. Score at 1 1/2 right here. Now, flip your paper. So you're to the other side. Same thing, 9-inch side at 1 1/2. Okay. And score. Whew, for a second, I thought I scored it at 1. Whew, okay. Now, we turn it to the 8-inch side. And now you're going to score it at 4 1/2. 4 1/2. And 6. 4 1/2 and 6, okay? So you have something like this, okay? You have like a shorter side here and a longer side in the back, because look at your box. The front part is shorter than the back, okay? So there's that. All right, now, again, I'm going to keep everything together, trying to stay as organized as I can. Ah! Okay, now, with this one, this is the 6 by 5 inch piece of cardstock. And again, on the long side, you start with the long side. And this one, you score at 1 inch. On either side, you'll flip it. Okay, 1 inch. And then I'm going to flip it and 1 inch. My ink is in my way here for my scoring and to flip up my little door there. Okay, then we're going to score at 3 and 4. Then we're going to flip it to the 5 inch side, okay? Or we're going to turn it to the 6 inch side, okay? And then we're going to score at 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay, so like I call this, we're scoring on the long sides, we're scoring down on the long sides, but the short part is at the top. Okay, let me be clear about, let me be clear about that. The short side is on the top, and these got scored at 1 inch on either side. Okay, same thing here. These are the long sides are down, but the shorter piece is on the top, and this got scored at 1.5. Okay, so here we go again. We have a shorter part and a longer part. So let's do this on this. And again, we will score this at 1 inch. The long sides are down. This is 6 by 3 3/4. The 3 3/4 side, hey Steve, 3 3/4 side is at the top. So we're scoring this at 1 inch. And we're just going to flip it around and score it at 1 inch. And then we're going to score this one also at 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now, let's move this out of the way. Now we're just going to do some scoring. Okay, so let's go ahead. And now we have to score everything. You must. Because it's a box, you want it to be square. So you want everything to have sharp, nice sharp edges of the box, right? Let's see, where's that score line? Sometimes you can't see it, right? There we go. And here. Now we do this on all, it doesn't take a second, right? We do it on all of them. Right here. And right here. And then here. And here. Nice. Woo! I don't want to get it mixed up with my DSP because we're going to attach that before we glue anything. And I don't want to mess that up. Because Lord only knows you guys have seen me live before, right? Things can happen. Okay. But it's paper. We could always cut it again, right? Okay, now get your snips. And each of these little squares on each and every one of these need to be cut. You'll cut it up to the score line. Thank you for hearts. And then you'll miter that, come in on an angle a little bit because you need that space when we fold this. So cut up first and cut your angle, your little wedge out. And just flip it over and do the exact same thing on the other side. And we'll do all of our pieces like this. And then there's a little secret to putting this together so that when you put your little pieces in it, it doesn't catch on the, yeah, that's 6 by 5. Okay. On the cardstock. Thank you, everybody, for hanging in here. I know it's a little bit of a longer night, but we're crafting. So we're just gonna cut and take that right out of there. And I need that, you need that score line, that hump of that score line should not be in there. Okay, adds too much bulk. And flip to the other side. And then here. And here. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Clean that mess up. And now we'll do this little one. And up here. And snip. And snip. Nice. And this little one right here is for the Tombow. It keeps popping up that you guys are watching. And here. And a little miter right there. Good. All right. Oh, nice. Okay, now what we want to do is connect our DSP. I'm late, but I'm here. Hi, Glenda. You're fine. No problem. Okay, so this is our little box. Let's say that this is our front, okay? So here's the little one for the Tombow. And we need to put our DSP here and here. And then this for this side, okay, for our glue dots. This needs to go on the front and on this side right here. Because what's going to happen is this is going to get glued together right here in the center, so you don't need them for here, okay? So let's go ahead and start to glue these down. Let's see. This is this one. So this will go right here. Okay, and then this will come here on this side. See, they're just little. It's very, very teeny. Okay. Just like that. Oh, thank you, Marcia. And then this on this outside flap. Now, you could always put your box together first and then attach your DSP so that you know where it goes. No big deal. Okay, now this one is this. And it goes out here. Just like that. And this one is the front. Right here. Okay, now we have those two. I'll feel better when I get this DSP away from me, right? And attached where it needs to be attached. Now, look at your larger part here, because, yeah, the only thing we need is the DSP out here on these edges. Everything else. Now, I mean, you can make something for the back if you wanted to, but this was the directions, and I think it's just perfect the way it is, really. So these little pieces go here on the outside. And that's really all, because see, this gets attached to that. Just like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Seal Plus. Or you could use tear and tape or Tombow to put these boxes together. And what I was talking about putting this together, okay, normally we would put like the flap inside, you know, and we'd have nice edge like that, right? and put the flap inside. But you don't want to do that with this, because with that flap inside, when you put something in it, it's going to catch it and it's going to wear it out and it'll bend that paper even though you have it glued down. So you want to put your, this is Seal Plus. Very, very little pressure with this. I'm horrible with this, honest, because like I push really hard. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Helen. But light pressure is the best thing. It's the hardest thing for me to get used to. And put it on the inside, you know, like where this is kind of looking up at us the way it's scored. You want it on the inside flap. And this stuff is fantastic. Okay, so now, let me think. Yeah, okay, this comes up. Here's our flap. Here's our DSP. Oh, no way, man. I put the DSP on backwards, upside down. Ah! Okay, I'll cut more and I'll turn it around. See what I mean about directional? Oh, no. My cactuses are upside down. They're going to be upside down with everything. Oh, that is disheartening. I needed to put it on looking at me because, see, it goes like that. That's okay. I'll just cut more and put it over top of it when I'm done. Okay, so anyway, this flap right here, again, do as I say, not as I do. It's directional. Put your flap on the outside. Okay, right there. Okay, flap on the outside. Then you're going to bring this in and cover that, okay? Now then for this, I'm going to use some Tombow. Well, actually, I want to put my flap down first. Here. Okay, so flap on the outside, just like that. Okay, this way then when you close it, and I am so sorry that my cactuses are upside down. That's okay, we would have not known if you didn't tell us. Oh, you're so sweet, Gloria. That's so nice of you. That makes me feel better, thank you. But I will correct that. So, now with this, I'm going to use some Tombow out here. Just like that. And then I'm going to fold this in, okay? So now the flap is covered. It's in there, but you have a smooth surface in there. Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool how she thought that up. Okay, so again, just some Tombow right here. I'll just recut them and glue them on top of what's here, because that will bother the bejesus out of me. So, just like that, okay? Isn't that nice? That is so cute. Okay, now you want to take your snips and you want to cut to the corner. Cut this out right here to the corner. You can fix it by heating up the DSP gently and pulling it apart. I know, I do it often. Whoa, okay. Okay, hold up, hold up. I forgot all about that trick. Someone had told me about that a while ago. Can we do it? I don't know. They said it's what she said. Whoops! I know, right? If you heat it up, you're supposed to be able to tear it off. I don't think so. I think we are so committed. Let's see. Ouch. No, I believe we'll just leave that. Yeah. I think we are totally committed on that. I'll just add some on top of it. It's okay. Just pretend it's looking the other way. Like I said, it's directional, right? Hi, Marie. Oops, I know, right, Lynn? Oops, I know. Oh, well, we're live. It happens. Okay, so now we will put the other ones together the same way. Okay, so it looks up at you like this. And then you take your tape, your inline, or what is this? Now, this is plus, yes. I can't remember the names of anything. Okay, and then you put it on the outside of the piece that does not have any DSP on it, just like that. And then here. And then this. Now, you can use this tape. This is easier than waiting for snail to dry, right? Just like that. And here. And you know I'm going to show you when I fix this box next week. I'll show you that I fixed it. Okay, now if anything's hanging out here that's going to impinge on it sitting, now's the time for you to just snip it, just like that. Good. Okay, now one more. So just here. Do it afterwards and use your tweezers and a pokey tool. I think I'll just cut other ones and glue them over top of it. It might be easier, I don't know. There we go. And then just some down here. But you get the gist of the box. That is just so stinking cute. Oh, that's adorable. Take it slow and easy and don't get too close with the heating tool. Okay. Now we have to trim the sides, okay? Right here. Just angle one corner to the other. Just like that. And if you don't get it all the way straight, just come back at it. Just with your little snippers there. Good. And now this one. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Well, you're very sweet to say that, Pat. I appreciate that. We sure do have fun. Oh, look how cute these are. Oh, even though the cactuses are upside... Oh, that's already trimmed. What am I doing? I can't stop looking at the upside down cactuses, guys. You know me only too well. You know that's got to be bothering the bejesus out of me, okay? Although I know in my head I can fix it, it bothers me. Let me cut this a little bit better right there. Good. Okay. So now we have our sides all trimmed up. Now let's put them together. Look, watch. This goes here. This, okay, make sure the DSP goes on the outside. Actually, with this, I could put the DSP on the inside, not worry about it, but no. But let's see. I could do that, couldn't I? Well, that's okay. This one's going to go together like this. That's really cute. That will make everyone think when we do our own boxes. I know. And I was like, okay, it's directional paper. Make sure that you put it, and then I got it upside down. Okay, so first what we want to do is glue these two together. Now, you can, like I say, you can do it this way and have your Tombow on this side, or you could do it this way and have your Tombow on that side. I think I'm going to cover up my mistake, okay, and glue these together, and then I will put another strip out there. This you definitely want liquid glue, because you're going to have to maneuver this around a little bit. Don't put it up on that, or yeah, you could put it up here. Yeah, these come together nicely. Okay, so here we go. We're going to come together right here. Now, I have to get my other set of hands, which are my clothespins. I'm going to put this down like this to make sure. Oh, it's so nice and flat. Isn't that nice? Oh, cute. Okay. I'm going to put these in here just to hold it for me. Okay, just like that. Now, this gets glued on here. Isn't that cute? Now, you have to see, when you put these together, there's about 1/8 of an inch that the back box is just a little bit, I mean, it's probably even just like a 1/16 of an inch. You barely can even see it, but that is normal, okay? So now we have these two sides together, and you want to put glue on here, because now we're going to attach this to here. Oh, thank you, Gloria. More glue than I normally put, but it is a box, and I want the edges to connect, okay? So now you're going to place this on the front. You're going to tip it up, and you're going to let it sit flat. And now, if you want to, you can take extra hands and put them together. Ooh, so cute. There we go. Oh, adorable. Absolutely stinking adorable. Okay, except for putting the DSP on upside down, which is an easy fix, seriously. It is so stinking cute. Okay, now, let's go ahead and decorate while that is setting. I'll put another, do I have one? Yeah, I've always got these all over the craft room. They are, like I say, they're my extra hands right there. Put them together. Good. Now, well, I am going to decorate this. I guess it's going to fly like the way it is. Well, no, can't I just cut it? Do you guys mind if I just cut some paper? I can't stand it, okay? I am seriously here trying to talk myself out of it, and I can't, okay? So hang on. Hang on. That's 3/4, okay, by 3/4 by 1 3/4. 1 3/4. And 1 3/4, okay? So that's these little guys right here. Go ahead and cut more DSP. Thank you, Jewel. Honest, if you guys have to go, you go. I totally get it, but like, I just can't even. I just look at it, go, Okay, here we go. So we have these two. See, I hid my little mistake there. I just have to read my directions of my measurements. Okay, so that's right. Now we need, what's this? Let's just measure it out, right? 1 1/2 by 1 3/4. Oh, you're so sweet. 1 1/2 by 1 3/4. So 1 1/2 this way. By 1 3/4 this way. And we'll fix this. We're running out of Tombow. Just like that. There. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Oh, I feel so much better. It would drive me crazy too, right, Lynn? I can't help myself. I'm sorry, guys. I try to talk myself out of it, but there's no talking myself out of it. Okay, this little piece here is 2 3/4. Thank you. 2 3/4 by 1 3/4. So 2 3/4 way by 1 3/4 this way. Okay. Thank you, Lynn. Ta-da. Oh no. Ah! What did I not measure? Okay, let's see. This is 2 3/4. I'm right. By 1 3/4. 2 3/4. Well, it's not big enough. Okay. No, all right. No, we're just getting out a piece of paper. No big deal. We have plenty, don't we? Do we? Have I cut it all up? No. There it is. Yay. Okay. Now we're going to run out of glue. Well, look here. What's in our little adhesive thing? Another thing of Tombow to the rescue in your future. Okay, now. Ooh. Let's not make the same mistake twice. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, now, what are these? That is 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. Okay. 1 1/4. By 2 3/4. Let's make sure that fits. Yes. Oh, thank you guys. I'm buying some extra hands. Thank you for sharing my clothespins. I know, right? That's what I call them, my extra fingers. I mean, I can't hold all this stuff. When I'm wanting to glue stuff down and fix a mistake, I absolutely do not have time to look at how crooked I got that on there. Oh no, that's committed too. Yeah. Okay. 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. Okay. Yes, this set does have a read. Thank you. Yeah, after I wind up chopping up all the DSP, right? I always have them in my craft room to make mistake wreaths out of. I know, right? It's like, whoops. Here we go. Yeah, I need, like, these guys have to help me. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're good. I'm happier. I'm happier. And now, okay, let's take all of the clothespins off. Okay, now let's go ahead and decorate the front. We'll put this. We're going to attach this to here. Wait a minute. Okay, we're going to attach this to here with just a little bit of Tombow right here. Because we're going to put a dimensional. But I want that right there. And remember, so long ago we tied that bow. Now I'm going to flip this over. Oh, I'm so happy that that looks straight up, okay? I mean, what, yeah, I just can't even. Thank you. Thank you for hanging. I appreciate it. There's just sometimes you just have to fix it, right? Thank you, thank you. And then that. And now this whole little thing, see, because now we're going to go in between that seam right there and make sure that this doesn't go below your box because you want it to sit right. To error is to human. Yes, it always makes me, I mean, honest, okay? It happens. I mean, you can't help it. It just happens. It's going to happen. It's, things are just not going to work out sometimes. And, and then here you guys are with me anyway. So, yeah, it's going to happen. I mean, that's a given, So, it is an absolute given. And I'm just popping this up here with a dimensional. And now let's go ahead and get some, let's see, I need a little teeny tiny purple one and some glue dots. But, I watch other demonstrators and it's like they make mistakes and they just keep rolling. And, yeah, it just happens, because if it, if we didn't sit here and make mistakes, I mean, what would you guys think about going into your craft room? You know, it's like, hey, this really does happen. Seriously happens. Let's see. We need, I wanted the stitched ones. But hey, we're no worse for any of it. It's cute, right? It's adorable. And you guys are going to have all the measurements to go ahead and make one yourself. Just remember, you might want not to use, we make mistakes, we can fix. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you can't fix it. Sometimes you just have to scrap it and go, oh, well, which happens a lot, you know, especially as much as, you know, when we make a business out of this and we do a lot of designing, that just really does happen. Seriously. You know, there's sometimes like you get the finished product, but I've gone through like 6 pieces of paper, you know. So thank you, Sharon. It is this box is adorable. And we used our felt. We used our twine. It is just too cute. Okay, here we go. Tombow here. Glue dots. Let's put them right there. Here. Stampin' Dimensionals, tear and tape. Adorable. And here's the first one. Oh, it came out so cute. So, oh my goodness, they're adorable. These are great little boxes. What a fantastic gift. This and a card. So here's our card that we made tonight that matches our box. Right here. Matches our little box. And then here are the other cards we did during the week with this beautiful set. There's one. This one I did for my team. And then I did this one too. Wonderful. What a fun set. How much fun this week we had with all of this. Just really, it's great. Like I said, it's a kit. If you are doing a class, this is fantastic for a class because see, you can incorporate this and get really, really, I mean, people would love to make that. They would absolutely, it was just like people love making this little box, you know, my little picnic basket. That is so cute. But 3D items like this, it's fantastic, especially that this is so functional for the craft room. That's amazing, right? So, and the card. So just adorable. And thanks for hanging in there with me while I fixed my little mess up with the DSP. Remember, if it's directional, watch how, you know, like fold it up before you put the tape on it and before you put the glue on it, and make sure it's going the right way. If I would have just done that and seen it, I would have flipped it around. So I just had it upside down. It just happens. Thank you so much again for watching. Please be safe. Have a wonderful week. I will see you Tuesday on Facebook or YouTube Live at 10 a.m. I will be working with our new butterflies all week. Butterfly bouquet. This was one of the cards that I did with the vellum. And I'm going to be working with that through the week. And so we should have a lot of fun with that. So look for those things coming up. And please have a wonderful evening and go to your craft room and do some happy crafting with pretty colors. Look at this. Highland Heather's beautiful, right? Have a wonderful evening. Go do some happy crafting.